Just when you have so big goal, it gives you automatically enormous energy. Most luxury and fast-growing gourmet store in Georgia. And when you think that you have done your best, you must do even more. Actually, we are the only one who is offering so nice exclusive products. I was dreaming to create something high quality. Bon Marché, which is the leading gourmet store in France, has one branch. They are so surprised that we have 7 branches. The first question is it working? Is it really working? My name is Giorgi Tenadze, CEO of Gastronome, and this interview is for Sakartvelo Insight. I'm from Gori, and I was born in Gori and grew up till 13 years old. This 13 period was very tough for me because this was the time when we did not have gas, when we did not have water, we did not have electricity. Everything was by graphic, which means that we had it just 2-3 hours maximum a day. We were warming up the water so that we were helping each other to have shower. All my childhood till 13 years, it was such difficult period, and when the government changed, we saw very high-speed development of Georgia and everything regulated. When I was 14 years old, I really felt as a young person how Georgia developed in a right way and European way. Level of education in Gori was very low. That's why my mother have heard about the program that if you enroll in medical college from the 9th class, you can become a medical university student without exams from the 3rd course. After long thinking, my mother says that this is the right choice. We have to go in Tbilisi, and it was stereotypes in Georgia before that parents were deciding what I want to be, That's why they were keen on me to become the doctor. Enrolled the exams. After 1 year, I was studying here. The government changed. That's why this college was closed, and I had to go back to school to graduate, prepare for the new exams, which was national exams, which Mr. Saakashvili established. And then after this, I changed my choice, and I decided to become a business bachelor. As you know, to become a good doctor, you need around 11-12 years. That's why I was understanding that it's a very long way, and I did not want to pass this long way. That's why I knew that after 4 years to graduate the business school, I will have more chances to develop, to start real business, and so on. That's why I changed my choice right away. I started my first business when I was 25 years old. It was my first steps in independent business, which was also very difficult. At the beginning, I was almost 2 times bankrupt, and it was very difficult for me to get out of this situation because as I was attached to quality very much, right away I started to import very high quality products, and the market was not ready for this. That's why we had so many expired products, so many losses, which was very difficult for me. But all these steps made me to wake up, to work more harder, more accurate, and to grow more. At the beginning, the idea of Gastronome was to be just a showroom of our distribution company, and we did not aim so that we will be so successful. The idea of Gastronome was to make master classes, to bring the chefs, try our products, so our plans was not so big like it is now. When I started to live alone from 14 years old, I was making shopping by myself. So all the time I was going to the shop, and with my small budget I was choosing some products by myself, and I was looking that the quality of the fish or meat or bread I was buying was super low. And from my previous job, where more or less I had good touch to the distribution, to exhibitions around the world, and I was traveling a lot, I saw that there was very big gap of what was in Georgia and what was in Europe or any other developed countries. That's why all the time when I was experiencing very nice service, very nice products and so on, and when I was comparing to Georgia, it was so big gap that all the time I was dreaming to create something high quality. When we opened 6 months, it was not very successful. We were having a lot of problems because in 2019 there was no pandemic at all. Everyone was busy, and when we were inviting people to see our showroom, they were saying that we are busy, we don't have time. We have heard that it's very nice, but we will come later and so on. And when pandemic started, there was queues to enter our shop because we had very nice variety of fish, meat, dairy, categories, pastry and so on. That's why people appreciated Gastronome, its quality, its service very much at this time, and that's why our sales increased 1,100%. So it became 11 times more than it was before, and that's why even though we did not plan to open second, third branch and so on, now we have already 7 branches. I think that the key reason of my success is that I was alone from 14 years because when I arrived in Tbilisi, my grandma arrived here to learn how to go to the university, just to show me which bus or which marshutka to choose, how to go there. And after 2 months she left because physically she had to take care on my brother. Also my mother and father, they were working in Gori. That's why there was no one who could take care on me. And this wild period when I was alone, starting from 14 years old till now, I think made the biggest role in my success. To live alone from 14 years old, it's really very tough because you are absolutely alone, no friends, no relatives. This is the period when a lot of people were stealing the mobiles, and all the time I was hiding my mobile inside the t-shirt. And when you pass through this tough period, you are becoming like lone lion, you know, and you study how to handle with all difficulties, you know. The first difficulty was that even though we made very nice opening, we invited a lot of people, we showed our assortment and so on. Okay, they saw some very nice lobsters, octopus and so on in our refrigerator, but the first problem which we faced was that they did not know how to cook it, you know. That's why our showroom was real showroom, no one was buying, they did not know how to prepare, and we were having very big difficulties, because we were selling more banal products than exclusive products. But as I mentioned, after pandemic, when there was queues to enter our shop, people started to search in the internet how to cook, and that's why our sales increased so much. Home cooking during the pandemic really affected our sales, because till now this popularization is increasing step by step, and a lot of home gourmands are trying to create their dishes at home. Gastronome today is the most luxury and fast-growing gourmet store in Georgia. Actually, we are the only one who is offering so nice exclusive products from 5 continents. Our dedicated team of 9 people, import manager and 3 more people in logistics, every day, 24 hours, tries to bring the best quality products from 5 continents. And the main thing is stability. Stable quality and stable supply is our main priority. Currently, Gastronome has 7 branches. 5 branches are standalone branches, and 2 of them are shop and dine concept, where at the same time you can shop and at the same time you can experience all the nice quality products in our restaurants, which is built inside the shops. Every people I meet now, they are so surprised that we have 7 branches that the first question is it working? is it really working? They don't believe how in Georgia it's possible to have 7 gourmet stores whenever, for example, Bon Marché, which is the leading gourmet store in France, has 1 branch, for example, and they are super shocked how it is possible that the 7 branch is working. And from my observation, when I was observing, I see that there is really wealth in Georgia. So I see a lot of nice cars, a lot of villas and so on, and I was understanding that these people need high quality products. And all kind of our competitors were saying that no, high quality does not work, it's impossible, Georgians will not accept and so on. But we took this risk on our arms. We made a lot of tastings, a lot of advertising, and we really changed the climate on Georgian gourmet market. I mean, competition is very good in general, but I don't think that someone can pursue us because there was 3-4 tries and it ended very bad. And I think that such dedication which my team has, which is 265 people working dedicated and intended to bring the best quality product stably and without non-stop on Georgian market. It's physically not possible because 11 years we are going on every exhibition. We have so nice contracts, exclusives, and so on that it's very difficult to copy this concept, you know. If you observe our holding, everything is high quality, no matter it is distribution company, no matter it is gastronome, restaurants or kitchen and living, everything what we do is only high quality. That's why every our goal, which will be in the future, or every our project, will be only high-end, luxury, oriented on better service, oriented on better quality. To do business in Georgia is very simple. I think that if you make honest business and if you pay taxes honestly, it's super easy. I think it's the easiest in the world because in one day you can have LLC with bank accounts, with the stamp, with everything, absolutely. I see biggest potential that the wine business has so big potential. Exactly a week ago I was in Wine Expo in Düsseldorf, and that's why I see that we have very nice quality. What we are missing is the PR, marketing, best promoting our wine, and also best quality, stability, because sometimes we have very nice vintage on the second year it's not so well, and I think that if Georgian winemakers maintain this quality, I think that our competitors does not have chance to beat us, you know. And as for the second perspective, what I see in terms of Georgia is the tourism. I think that we have to establish as more sophisticated service agencies so that every tourist around the world comes and they feel a really nice comfort and there are no excesses so that they enjoy their stay. To my mind, Georgia is very special because it's hospitality around the world. We have so many advantages, but the first thing which everyone says separately is hospitality. And I want Georgia to be super European, but at the same time to keep this hospitality. I think this will be the best synthesis of Georgia to keep its tradition and at the same time to become part of Europe. I think that Georgia has very nice perspective because even though there was pandemic, there was war and so on, once we have such difficulties, I see that we are continuing to live with double speed. So not only Georgia, around the world, when we were thinking that everything will be stopped around the world, tourism will stop and so on, I see that now it's resumed almost on the same level. So I mean, it's our genes that we must survive, we must continue our lives, we must be successful, we must perform better. So it's in our genes, and that's why I only, no matter it is Georgia or the world, I only think that it will be best and best year by year. My advice to Georgian young generation will be to concentrate on quality, no matter it is education, no matter it is clothes, no matter it is travel, no matter it is food, I would concentrate them to try less but high quality than a lot of times or more and less quality. This is the first advice which I give them. And the second is that in order to achieve more in your life, the main is to work harder. You know, you must work at least 16 hours a day. And when you think that you have done your best, it's not enough and you must do even more. I think that hard working and thinking, this is the best synthesis of success. So you must work harder, and at the same time you must analyze all the time. You must install the camera on yourself, and you must realize every time what you do something, why you did, why it was needed, and so on. So hard working, analyze, this is the best synthesis of success. Even though I had a lot of fails, every morning I had so much energy to get up and to continue and push life, because I had very big goal. And if you don't dream bigger, there is no chance you find the energy inside you. So I made the KPI to myself, and this is huge big goal, and this is so wide goal that I will tell later in details. But just when you have so big goal every day, it gives you automatically enormous energy. Very soon, without joke, I want to travel on the moon, and people don't believe that I have such braveness that I really sit in the cabin and I fly to the moon. I want to really thank a lot of people who really changed Georgia so much, starting from the president, which did enormous job with his team from 2003. I think that it was just enormous job, because from scratch they bring country on the world map, which is something unrealistic, you know. And during 8 years, what we saw, it's unrealistic, you know. Till now I don't believe that it happened. It's impossible that young person like me has such possibility, you know. Without creating this climate, it was not possible so that I do any business and so that I make some changes on Georgian market by myself. So first, every success what I have is that previous government and current government, they all together made this nice climate so that businessmen like me and others, they are doing business in a safe way. I think that they made so nice climate in Georgia that we have more stimul to do new projects and to bring some novelties on Georgian market. I think that, of course, Gastronome, me with my team, we made enormous job to bring absolutely different service standards, absolutely different restaurant standards and shopping standards on Georgian market. I hear from a lot of people that they are super satisfied and how we changed their lives. My advice to Georgian population will be that they must respect themselves more. For example, Gastronome clients are maximum 5,000 people, including our restaurants, gourmet stores, and so on, which is very less in comparison with 1.5 million Tbilisi population. And I think that they must respect themselves more to eat better quality products, to go to better restaurants, because automatically when you respect your body, your soul with nice food, automatically you have a better perspective to develop and to change your life in a quality way. Even though I'm trying to bring European culture, European quality in Georgia, as I mentioned, I want that Georgia stays unique as it is, you know. So I would like to have European standards, but at the same time, I love Georgia so much that such small country, which is maximum 4 million population, among 8,000 million, which is 8 billion population in the world, has its own alphabet, own writing and own language, you know, which is so unique that when you see how big the world is, Georgia for me is so unique because of these factors.